Hey guys, Luke here and welcome back to episode 18 of Win 1 Take 1. Now to start this episode, we got something a little bit interesting. So I went to go and play these last few games and it said save file corrupt. So I was sort of like, oh, what the hell? So I went in and all my sort of like created teams and stuff were gone, so that was quite disappointing. But thankfully it was at the end of the game and I'm not too fussed on that. But I had to go and recreate the sides. I believe I changed the jersey a little bit, just the jersey design, same colours and that. And I tried to recreate the squad as best as possible. We got the same sort of starting lineup, like as if I would have done normally. But in terms of the whole squad, I couldn't remember who was exactly in it. But the teams we're going to be taking on this episode, we're going to be taking on Big Ant and what's the other one? True Blue. So they're like developers and publishers and all that. The people who made the game, pretty much. This time I'm taking on Big Ant. So I think Ross, who's on the forums and that sort of stuff, I think he might be in the prop position, possibly. I think he also might have like a brother or something. Oh, there is some Simons, or Simmons, Simons I'm going to assume. Seems to be like one or two of them. Sorry, two of them I think. So yeah, I'm not sure if they're related. I'm going to assume they are. But still 0-0, 32 minutes in. It was actually a bit of a challenging game. Sean Johnson on the ball. He's going to get it to Cherry Evans. Just got to beat the fullback, which he's going to do. And I'm not sure who the fullback is. That's the only problem about taking on these sides. And it's pretty much just a novelty taking on these sides. It's not that I'm trying to get these players. And let me tell you, if I actually got these players, they like if I was being serious, they would come straight into this side because their stats are incredible. Or at least the True Blue one off the top of my head I can remember. And yeah, incredible stats from those guys. Yes, I would assume they'd come straight into the side. So 37 minutes just for half time. We're going to launch a big kick here. It's a 40-20. It made it so easily. I think it was Benji Marshall possibly. Fafita is going to get held up here right before half time, and I think there'll be one more chance. We'll see it here. Cherry Evans gets it to Thurston. Can John Thurston slot it? Yes, he can. Thankfully for us, I think it was sort of a good thing that we got held up there because it gave us time to sort of set ourselves up for the field goal. And at 7-0, I'm feeling pretty confident. Like I said, I'm not really like trying to win this game to get any players or nothing. It's just more of a pride thing. And also I don't want to lose any players as well. That'd be a big loss. But we're going to keep the ball here. It's not going to make it out. But we're going to throw him over the sideline with Gerard Yayi. And as I've said so many times, it's such a shame what happened to him. But let's move on from the scrum. Inside ball here to Sean Johnson. Sean Johnson's got a lot of pace. But as you can see, he's getting run down with these guys. But sort of did enough to sort of beat the game, I suppose, rather than beat anyone else. Sort of the thing where they'll run next to you rather than come and get you at certain points. I can't remember exactly how, but if you go left and right a little bit, one will drop off, and then yeah, just keep doing that over and over again until they all drop off, and you can just run straight through. So this stage, 13-0, it's wrapped up in my opinion, or in my head, it's wrapped up. There's no coming back from that. You can see there a forward pass, just further cementing that we're on top here, and Michael Jennings is going to use his pace, taking around that dude. I don't know who he is, like I said. And the playmaker's going to try and chase him, but it's not going to happen. Michael Jennings way too fast, and there's another try. And you know, we're potentially looking at some bonus players, and like I said, not trying to get anybody, but you know, I'm not going to stop scoring just so I can't get a player or whatever. So 19-0, 1 point off getting a bonus player. Thurston 3 from 3, so pretty good performance all around. And I do have to say, you know, there's been a fair few revelations. Sean Johnson especially, Benji Marshall coming in. I think I found the key to beating this game is just have some props who can just smash the shit out of people. So a Bulldog sort of forward pack, potentially. You know, you guys like Fui and these sort of impact players are perfect for the forward pack. And then back line, you just want as fast as possible. But it's a big plus if you can have people like Inglis who's sort of fast and strong. But yeah, that's how you beat the game, in my opinion. Just, you know, it's pretty simple, sort of like FIFA. Did score a try there. That was one of the worst conversions I've ever done in my life on this game. I did find it funny about was Joshua Parley, who was someone like when we went and did the redemption round for Raiders, I was not looking at Raiders as like having any sort of decent players. Sort of forgot about Papali. He was a bit iffy on him, but he has been a pretty worthwhile signing for us. Unfortunately, we're not going to keep a clean sheet. It's not a clean sheet. I don't know what the right word is, but we're not going to keep him to a donut. It's going to be 6 points for them, you'd think. So 23-6 is how it finished. Sean Johnson, man of the match. A pretty comfortable victory for us nonetheless, but yeah, just disappointing to concede right at the end there. So they're the players that we get, and I'm not going to spend too much time going over the people because I don't really know, but this Spence guy, 18-year-old, his stats are pretty good for them. Warwick, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure. 25-year-old. We got Simons or Simmons, whatever. That's what I was talking about. I think Ross, maybe his brother or something. And I believe there's one other person, but I didn't show it. But doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Moving on to the second game against True Blue. So off the top of my head, I can't remember which one's which. But yeah, basically these teams, these two people are developers and publishers and that sort of stuff. So he's their lineup. Andrew Voss is actually in this side. And one thing I noticed was that Phil Gould is actually on like the reserves bench. So after the game when I was going through, I saw that and I was like, damn, could have got Phil Gould in there. And I think he's listed as a centre. He's very fast and that sort of stuff. I think Andrew Voss was a wing. But yeah, I think the whole bench was nearly all wingers, I think. So I thought it was a bit strange, but whatever, is what it is. Sean Johnson here, kick return. And that's a very strong tackle. I'm not sure who it was by, but yeah. We've got Luke Lewis playing it to Thurston. Now, I do have to say, I think the True Blue side were better than the Big Ant side. I'm not really sure if stats-wise they're a lot better or anything, or if it's just how it happened. But so they were one of the first teams to actually put a big hit on us. Cherry Evans does open scoring count for us, though. A pretty solid run there, just from dummy half. Just analysing, the team. We had a quick play the ball, and saw that they were short. Down the short side, although there probably would have been a hint of obstruction or something had it happened in real life because we're running right next to our other player. I don't really know, maybe I'm talking out my ass there, but Thurston just slotted the conversion from sideline ever so calmly. Luke Lewis, a bit fortunate there to pick it up and just go straight for a hole, but we're going to take that 10 times out of 10, and Jennings ends up with the ball. He takes it around the first dude, and then we throw an intercept to Capes or whatever, I don't know, can't really see it properly, but Benji Marshall, he does pretty good work there, but then throws the intercept. Josh Morris coming across here, picks him up and slams him, back slams him, which I believe would also be a penalty in the NRL these days. And then Thaiday comes up with a huge hit. And then once again, back to back to back. Great defense there. Nearly going over the line, they don't, and we ended up holding on. Now I thought there was a chance for an intercept there with Thurston. It wasn't meant to be, and Chen is going to go over and score. Maybe it was Chen, I can't remember. Oh, I couldn't really see, I should say, but yeah, a try to him. Yeah, and it was Chen. So, yeah, good on Chen. A little bit disappointing Thurston going for the intercept and then missing a tackle on that, but I don't know. Oh, Thurston, he's good. We'll take him. Also, this halfback dude, really, really good for them. Got some really awesome stats. So, halftime, 6-all. See, our completions, possession, like everything's I'm not really too happy with. Although, it's sort of, it's even. So, we'll definitely take it. Moi with a huge run there. And then straight off that, Merrin gets it to Josh Morris, gets it to Sean Johnson. Got a lot of pace, can't get around the fullback. That's not where the play's going to end here. Cherry Evans gets it to Benji Marshall, puts a little grubber in for himself, and he dives on the ball, and there's a try. Good stuff there by Benji Marshall, the cover athlete of the original Rugby Live 2 is what I'm playing. I don't have the World Cup edition, so for people wondering which one I'm playing, it's just the regular one. Benji Marshall on the cover. So yeah, Thurston slots it once again from the sideline. Actually, was it the other one from the sideline? I think it was. Yes, it was. Sean Johnson in fullback position. Dugan losing out his position. We've had a lot of great players in our squad over the time, and it just shows like how strong our team is at this stage that a guy like Dugan can't get in the squad. Madalino takes a nice little run here, and stats-wise and that, attribute-wise and all that, I think Madalino wasn't the best prop. They had like Snowden and stuff in there. Now, I've put 18, you can see 18 there, and I thought that'd just be a novelty thing. If we got 18, that'd be Gus Gould, but it didn't end up happening. So 11, 7, and 2. You got Jack Chen, who actually scored the try, but you can see stats pretty well. This Cap Kunovsky, he was the halfback, I believe, and I'm not sure about Morator, but 36-year-old. Seems to have pretty good stats as well, but yeah. So that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It is the last time it's going to be a proper episode. Next time is the finale. Hopefully you can leave a like, very much appreciated. 20 likes is what I'd love to hit. Whether you can hit that is another thing, but yeah, make sure you subscribe and like the video. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, @MrLukeOnYT is my Twitter handle. And yeah, hopefully I can see you for the finale, which is next episode. Bye guys.